What it do, boo-boo? How is everyone? It's totally Tuesday. It's our manifestation oracle reading for the week. Hope everybody's been doing good. I've just gotten in from the restaurant. We had a good night at work. It was supposed to be like super slow because it's the day after Halloween. And so everybody's just been eating candy and they're not gonna go out and like eat a super indulgent meal, or so we thought. And they made a bunch of cuts, and then we got like pretty busy considering there was only 4 of us servers on the whole floor for the whole restaurant. But it was good. I mean, we made it through relatively painlessly. We started to do French press coffee tonight, as opposed to like the drip coffee that we have in like carafes that we serve like per cup. So now it's like if somebody orders a coffee, it's like more of a very tedious process to like get this like French press prepared. And tonight was like the first night that a lot of us had ever like used one, at least like in a fast-paced situation when it counts. So it was, you can imagine, there was only 4 of us, so there wasn't any extra like support staff to run food except for our awesome hostess. She did a great job. She helped us so much. But yeah, so we all pulled together. But when we did have to make coffee, we were violent. And insane, and we were like, someone give me a hammer, I want to hurt something. But we made it through, and one of my customers, she actually got 2 cups of coffee. Can't wait to make it for you. Just have to do it really fast before I go over and see that 11 top that just sat down and greet my other 2 top that just sat down, and we'll be good to go. Oh, otherwise it was great. Halloween was awesome. I got to see all the little trick-or-treaters, which I love the trick-or-treaters. They're so cute. And yeah, I think we're caught up. Let's see what we need to know in regards to the things that we're trying to manifest in our lives. On Tuesdays, this is our manifestation reading. We just check in to see, as far as our goals are concerned and the things that we want to manifest in our lives, how are we doing? Is there things that we need to be doing more of, or pitfalls we need to be avoiding? So this is what we're checking in on. Oh, our first card is Simplify Your Life, and I am feeling this big time. Eliminate clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Can we eliminate the French press? We definitely need to simplify this to increase the balance of the flow of activities, that's for sure. Yeah, so I know for me personally, and I've talked to a lot of people who feel the same, like October just like chewed me up and swallowed me. And like I had almost no time. And I'm a person, I like to deep clean the house like once a week. I don't know, I can't remember when I like super clean the house. Like I've been meaning to like clean the house for 2 or 3 weeks now, and I've kept it like okay, but I really like things super clean, like a nice bleach scent in the air. So yeah, if you need to maybe take on a big project like cleaning out a garage or an attic or a bonus room, or just cleaning out the clutter from some of the drawers that you use a lot, or the places that you're in, it's so good for you and your space to move the energy. If you ever feeling like you're just like, I feel stagnant, I feel like my energy's blocked, or like I'm like plateauing a little bit, or I just feel like there's like a pause in action, I would always suggest to do like a really good clean of your house where, you dust things and you pick things up and you move them and everything just gets like more tidy and organized. Clean out old clutter, because when you get all of that energy stirred up and moving in the house, it's able to move through your life as well. And I many times have had like some unexpected bonus, fall in my lap or whatever after a deep cleaning, or I would get a really good gig or something like that. So maybe sometimes a lot, like physical things can be connected to non-physical things. And so sometimes the simple answer is just like, just try doing something mundane and seeing what that does. And in this case, like, it might just be, cleaning your surroundings, or cleaning out your car. I know I need to wash my car. It's got sap and stuff on it. But yes, eliminate your clutter from your home and work life to balance the flow of activities. Also, I would say simplify your routines and simplify like maybe the steps of how you're going about, like, say, your manifestation. Maybe you're overcomplicating something, or you're thinking that there's more to be done than there is. But maybe revisit that, some of those things right now, some of your systems, some of your routines, and just check in and see, like, is there anything I can simplify? Is there anything I can edit out of the situation? But yeah, I would say definitely do a big house clean and see where that gets you. I think it'll move a lot of energy. But while you're cleaning, you could focus or reflect on, your routines and your systems, and see what needs editing and tweaking there. Friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. Maybe it's time to get together with some people that you have fun with. Maybe you've had someone on your mind recently that you feel like you need to, like, hang out with. It might be that they have an inside scoop, right, about something that you need to know to bring your manifestation forward. Maybe they have a resource or know someone who can help you. So definitely if you have a feeling that you want to hang out with your friends, don't put it off. Like, something good can come of it, and you may find that it has to do with your manifestation. Also, in general, it's good to, like, rev up your bliss, because when we're in a blissful, happy state and we're carefree and we're surrendered, like we are when we're playing with our friends, it allows the harmony and the flow and the light to just pour through you, and it allows you to sort of get in that vortex, but like get in a very easeful flow and a harmony with, like, the cosmic order and balance of things, like you wouldn't if you were tense or heavy or worried, or even just in a malaise, right? So try to, like, get your engines warmed up with, like, bliss and happiness and fun and adventure. I'm feeling a bit nonverbal from this shift. Like, having a hard time talking. Pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Pay attention to the synchronicities around you. Pay attention to signs and maybe messages. If there's, like, a line or something of dialogue or a song that just, like, stands out to you really strong, pay attention to that. I recently had, like, I had a red flag pop up, and I thought that I was just, like, overthinking. But as it turns out, because it was just so fast and immediate, like the situation hadn't even had time to unfold, and I was like, "There's not even time for a red flag." I was like, maybe I'm just overthinking this." Sure enough, a couple of days went by, and, like, things unfolded, and the red flag, my intuition was spot on. So pay attention to those things. The universe could be trying to, like, save you from a big. It could be trying to save you from a mess or a bunch of effort before you get, involved or invested in something. Or it could be trying to get you to go in a direction. And you know what? It's funny, because just because the universe is sending you in a direction and it wants you to, like, experience something, it doesn't mean that that's the thing. And it doesn't mean that that is the experience that's going to continue to unfold. It might just be that something seems like it's going to be the thing, just so that you can, like, be tested and stand your ground, even though it was close to the thing, but not quite. So watch out for tests too, because tests can look like the real deal. In fact, the more you elevate, the closer they look to the real deal, and the more subtle they get. Set your sights higher. Yes, we were selling ourselves short, weren't we? Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So literally just what I was saying. Pay attention to the signs, because even though something might look like it's 99.9% just what you wanted, pay attention. If there's signs that are telling you like this might not be, like you may not be home free yet. Like this may be like a little stepping stone to test where you're at with your faith, with your self-worth, with your standards, with your clarity on what you want and what you will not accept. So yes, be very clear on those things. Use discernment and wisdom when you are seeing signs, and don't go looking for signs. Don't make things signs that aren't. The sign will jump out at you and grab your attention. You need to be like aware enough going through life where if something is like in your face, like notice it, but don't be like obsessively looking for the sign everywhere, because then it's like your mind is getting in the way and you're manipulating it and you're not getting information. You're just creating information for yourself, if that makes sense. Set your sights higher. You know, we have gotten this card a lot and we hadn't gotten it for a couple of weeks. Maybe we set our sights higher for a minute, but we were surely disappointed. Back to setting our sights higher. So guys, like, believe in what you want. It is possible. Like, this is going to be personal and it's going to require vulnerability. But recently I've been, like, there's a couple of couples around me that I work with and they're so cute and they do nice things together. And I'm like, this is all I've ever wanted. Like, I'm not asking, like, I'm not one of those, like, spoiled brat bitches who's, like, you know, asking for, you know, ridiculous things and is spoiled and selfish and doesn't give. Like, I'm a good partner. And I usually just want, like, really simple things that would make me happy. And this one couple that I work with, they have coffee together every morning and they put together a puzzle and they talk. I heard this, like, my friend told me that her and her boyfriend do this, and I almost cried because I was like, that's my dream. That's my dream. And I have been made to feel like in the past that was too much to ask for. Like, I was needy, or like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't even ask for that specifically, but like my thing is just like little spurts of quality time. Like, it doesn't have to be like constant, like just little things like that make a big difference. And so last night I was like, man, an ideal date for me on Halloween tonight would be like hand out candy and then as a couple go trick-or-treating on Eastland where all of like the good houses are, and then maybe go have a drink and dinner. And so when I was running out to the store to get my dinner stuff and hurrying back to be here for the kids, I actually saw the other couple that I was going to mention, who's like the cutest couple, and they do like all kinds of neat things together too. And I was like, oh my God, there they are. And they were walking down the street holding hands amidst all the trick-or-treaters, like on the street that I would have wanted to go trick-or-treating on. And I like rolled down the window. I was like, I want to keep them anonymous, but I was like, hey, y'all. They're like, hey. I was like, you're my dream. And they're like, oh my God, we'll see you later. But yeah, that was like the cutest thing on earth. So I realized in that moment, and I think I actually thought about this card this morning when I was thinking back on them. I was like, that was like my dream. And I was like, you know what? And it's not too much to ask for. These people, these partners before, bullshit. Fuck those people. We are not asking for too much, okay? Ask for what is in your heart. Your dream is not too much. It's been put within you for a reason. The desires of your heart have been put within you for a reason. And they are possible. And someone out there has got what you need to help you make it happen. Someone out there is willing to help you, to like give you assistance, to make that call. Somebody that you're trying to attract is out there who's going to be an equal soulmate for you and who will like the thought of having coffee and doing a puzzle or something like that, or going trick-or-treating on a date, all right? And it's not too much to ask for, so don't lower your standards. In fact, raise the bar even higher. Love those people. The ones that are not wanting to play along. And clapping for the people who are having these cute, awesome experiences and just being expanders for the rest of us, right? Expanding our hopes and our dreams. Well, okay, I think that I'm all done for tonight. I'm done with our reading, done talking about this, and done telling you guys about my crushed hopes that did not come true yesterday for last night. I did not have my trick-or-treating date, but I got to see one, and I know it's possible, and I know somebody's going to want to go trick-or-treating with me, I'm sure. Somebody out there. All right, y'all. Well, you be good, but don't be too good. Be just the right amount of good. Ciao.